Alrighty, welcome. We are out and about. It's a rain day, so just trying to fix my equipment that broke on me. I still want to be able to get out and do some cleanup, but it's it's almost 3 o'clock. I'm out down here in this area in Maryland, where we're from, and we call it Pasadena. It's not Pasadena, California. We'd be on lockdown. It's Pasadena, Maryland. Glen Burnie area, the whole area is where I'm working from. And there's nobody really. I mean, there's people out, but it's kind of cool. Not in a good way, but it's kind of cool to kind of see like spaced out cars, not jammed packed. Right now at around 3 o'clock, this road will be bumper to bumper. And there's still people out. I mean, people are still doing what they gotta do. And I'm keeping my distance from people just for the hell of it, you know. I was at Tractor Supply today and somebody heard that chew right behind me, and I was like, didn't even look. I just held my breath. I was like, well, it is what it is. I don't want to get the COVID-19 or the coronavirus, the Chinese virus. Anyway, so I am out doing my inspections of my property. I was going to hold this off until Sunday, but I already did a couple of them yesterday, and they're pretty much all need to be cut. It's kind of funny. It's like, it's hard to tell the customer, you know, your grass needs to be cut the first time when it's a little scraggly, but once it gets cut, it just looks so much better. And I can't stress out that the spring cleanup's got to be done. I mean, little thing that I'm going to be probably doing this year is if a few of my customers can't pay, I might just go ahead and just do it. People that I know really well, and I've done it before in the past where people have come to me and said, hey Carlo, I can't afford to pay you this week. I said, well look, just let me go ahead and cut it, because in the past I've done that, so let me just go ahead and cut it. And you know the customers who are pretty good for it, and by law you have to pay it if you agree to it. So anyway, I said, let me go ahead and cut it, because if I don't, when I come back 3 weeks from now or 4 weeks from now, because every 2 weeks, it's not worth me coming out here to cut the grass when it's that thick. I mean, people don't realize that you got to make it look nice because you're being paid to cut it. It's not just go and cut the grass as a homeowner, because when you're a contractor going out to cut the grass, they're expecting you to do a good job, regardless of the fact that they just say, just cut it. And I've come across that before. People say, I just cut it. Put this up here so you can hear me. The just cut it is not going to cut it. You know what I mean? You know, you got to cut it to make it look nice. And you don't want to be known for the guy who just cuts and goes. The cut and go, mow and go, they call it. You know, that's a realtor special. I don't do those. And even when I do those, I still do a good job. You know, you don't want to. So what it is, you know, your reputation is everything. So I'm going to one of my furthest points here. It's pretty much right on the bay in Pasadena. It's about the farthest point back here in this area. It's kind of funny because I see a lot of like YouTube companies out there, and they're like, oh yeah, I did all these many yards in one day. I'm like, how the hell did you do that? And now I look at what they have, and they have a lot of cookie cutter yards, and they're like boom, 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 and it's flat. I mean, it is not flat here whatsoever in Maryland. I mean, it may look kind of flat, but none of the yards. Maybe you may have 1 yard that's like kind of a flat yard. Everything, even if it's flat, it's all bumpy and curved and it's hard to get to. And that's another thing. You know, some jobs that you do, you don't even want to do them, but you know, you got to do it. And the yard's all like this. And, you know, I'm going slow, so don't worry about my driving. I'm back here and there's no one back here. But yeah, it's crazy, you know, so you gotta do it. And then you have to have a different kind of mower for those kind of yards. But what I'm basically getting at is, you know, go out and get physical eyes on your property, even when you do estimates. I know there's a lot of programs out there, and I've never really got into it. I did work for an internet company a while back called Task Easy, and they had a program like that. If you're starting off, those kind of companies are great, but break away from them as soon as you possibly can, because then you become a slave. You work for somebody else. You're not working for yourself, and they're making money off of you. But if you're in a situation where you need to start making money, that's great. I did it because they called me, and I looked at it, and I said, well, I could take on a few extra customers. I had a friend who needed work, and so I had a helper. I said, well, I got to keep us both fed, so we did a lot of work. I didn't like it because I was up early in the morning, running out, getting these jobs done. They're calling you and texting you every 5 minutes. Where are you at? How come you haven't showed up yet? This and that. Well, hey, wait a minute. I don't work for you. Well, technically, I do, but I was like, no. Get out there when I get out there. I'm going around. If I can't get out there, it's just grass. Relax. Get out there tomorrow, And then you got weather. Now, of course, you don't want to disappear, but the point is, it's just grass. It's not like, you're working in someone's house doing a bathroom remodel, and they got to use the toilet, and especially with the coronavirus going on, you need the toilet. All that toilet paper you're buying, you better use it. If not, people be writing a lot of love poems on them or something, who knows. But, so long story short, or short story long, or long story you want to hear in the life, listen to me for 5 minutes. But, getting ready to get on the bay out here. This is the same one where I did my driving with the trailer, because that's another thing. Go out without your trailer, your truck, your car. I have a car also, and find out where you're going. It's the one thing I look at too when I do estimates, is the difficulty level of getting actually to the property, and if they want you to do it. And it's like, well, wait a minute, I got to come out here all the time. And if it's not a referral, you have more leeway of saying, I'm not sure if I really want to do it. Referrals, I have a hard time saying no, because it makes me look bad, and only one's ever turned out to be a nightmare, but most of them are usually pretty good. This is a weird turn. That's a complete U. Anyway, so going out here to check this guy, I'm going to send everybody a text message, and then I'm going to give them all phone calls just so they get a heads up. Some of the older customers don't do text. I have to physically call them. I was going to knock on the door, but with the coronavirus thing, I don't know if I want to do that. I'll freak anybody out, so that, especially my older customers. I've already had 1 or 2 customers actually asking me about, where to leave the check. Here we are. We're here at this one, so I'm going to take a look at this one here really quick. And yeah, this is the same one where I did the turnaround. Take a looking at it. Wow, I could cut this right now. That is crazy. The grass is green. Oh my God. It's kind of spotty, and that's the thing about the yards right now. They're not really 100% full green. You'll have these patches where the grass grows, and it's like little patches, but they're getting closer and closer and closer together, and a couple little spots that aren't. So financially, a lot of your customers are not going to think, well, I don't really want to cut it just yet. And all of a sudden, overnight, boom, grass looks like it's going crazy. All it takes is one neighbor to start cutting their grass, and the next one, next one, next one. They all hear the lawnmower out, they're throwing their Cheerios out, taking their robe off, putting their work pants on, and going out and cutting the grass. And next thing you know, they're calling you up. Mrs. Johnson out there, she cut her grass, and my yard looks like crap. It's like, I gotta get to everybody now. So, but I like it. It's a good problem to have. But some of the yards I'm looking at also need a spring cleanup. So it's going to take you longer for your run to go do the spring cleanup with the grass jobs that you have, and you're going to do a lot of bagging. But even if you don't bag, I don't bag much. I still do bag a lot of customers. I have a few customers that absolutely want their yard bagged because they're using their property a lot, cookouts, whatever. They don't want to feel any grass. I don't blame them. They're hiring you to do what they want, and you got to look at how they want their yard to be done. Yeah, so I'm out here looking at this one, and I could cut it right now. Jeez, I could be out here tomorrow if I didn't have mulch jobs about here. I'd be out here. Now I got to get all my mowers up and running. I did most of them, so I'm gonna go up here and turn around. I did most of them, and I got a few mulch ones that I want to get going this time of the year. And I've learned over the years, and tell the customers ahead of time. March and April are very, very, very unpredictable climates. The weather is very unpredictable. I'm turning around, see, without the trailer. This big old spot here to turn around in. There must have been a problem a long time ago, and somebody had the state make this turnaround, because this is like property. I bet the truck couldn't even turn around. It's a dead end. Kind of cool they have that property over there. I guess they can do it. There's a tower back here, so that's where you get your cell service. It's kind of cool. So like I was saying before, I was out there right on the, this is the bay. This is the edge of the bay in the Patapsco. The Patapsco, hon. It's Baltimore. So that's our Baltimore accent. Baltimore, what you doing, hon? It's kind of like a pirate and a British Australian man all got together and they started a language. That's Baltimore. They don't even say Baltimore, it's Baltimore. So, and you pick it up. You can't help it. You pick it up. You pick up slight variances of it. But anyhow, so yep, she needs to be cut. It needs to be cut. Well, that's what I'm getting at. Go look at all your properties, see what they need to be done, and different ones. Well, here, take a quick look. I'll show you what I'm dealing with. Okay. Stuff like that needs to all be weed feeded. Grass is ready. Yep. Well, that's what I'm dealing with. I don't want to kind of like put the camera up, like I'm showing people's yards and stuff, but it needs to be done. So I'm gonna be cutting that grass. So I gotta call them, see if I'm gonna be cutting it or not this year. I don't see. Let me shut it off. I don't see why not. They're extremely pleased with my services 2 years in a row, and get this back on here. There we go. Boom. There you go. They're extremely pleased with my services 2 years in a row, and let's write the number down of the house really quick. And so hopefully it'll be good this year. And I'm bagging this yard, so was using my time cutter. I got to get that fixed because that thing is just perfect for yards like this. But last year I used my Carona 21-inch, a regular 21-inch, but this thing is all-wheel drive, so it takes effort completely off of you. I mean, there's no drag on the motor whatsoever. All wheels are driving, especially going up little hills and stuff. And it bags really well. I wish that machine was bigger. I don't know why they don't make a big one like that. They should make one just like that, because Husqvarna makes good lawnmowers, but they don't make enough stuff. And the Toros are good too, but Toros break so freaking easy. I love Toros, but they break so easy. That's frustrating. But anyhow, that's nothing to do with that. This is more about coming out here looking at yards and stuff. So get out there, go look at your properties. I know you don't need to hear this, but there's some of you out there who are new at this, and this is helpful for you. Hopefully this helps you out. The other guys, this is just listening to what other guys do kind of makes you. That's how I do. I look at other people, listen to them. I'm like, yeah, I deal with that same thing. I kind of feel a little connection, because it's not really one of these fields like electrical, plumbing, arborister, stuff like that. People that have like a good network of, they're always out talking. We're alone. We're loners, man. We are lone wolves. We are out here all by ourselves. We are basically running our own business. This is the one field where lawn maintenance guys that get into this to make money, or get into this in a different way, or here and there. It's kind of one of those fields. A lot of people just like fell into this field, and we're all looking on YouTube because we were always listening for advice, because there's no school for this. I mean, there's no planning for this. I mean, it's just straight. You take what you need to know. You hustle. You learn. A lot of people that are hustlers. I'm not saying like bad hustlers. I'm talking about like hustler, like people that want to get work done, looking for things to do. Dire straits, you needed a job, you left the job you had before, you heard you could make money in this, or you just need to make a few bucks on the weekend. A lot of like weekend warriors become full-time lawn care maintenance guys, and a lot of them understand the fact of just leaving the landscaping alone. Let the crews do them things. The guys who want to spend money, a lot of money that you got to spend to do landscaping, and you need licenses. You need a lot more licenses. You need an MHIC. People don't know that. You need an MHIC to do landscaping. Don't need one for lawn maintenance, especially in Maryland. So keep that in mind. It's just like a home improvement license. You need that. This is all you need is a business license and insurance. That's all you need. You do not need an MHIC at all. The only thing is, if you do put down chemicals, especially if you're going to advertise for that, then you need a Department of Natural Resources. You need a license from them to put fertilizer down. But if you're just a customer, I always tell them, like, you buy the bag, I'll put it down. I'm not doing it. I'm not licensed to do it, so I don't even advertise it. A lot of times I just don't even do it. I do for like some older customers, people, but I don't advertise for it, and I stay away from it. It's chemicals. You don't want to waste your time out there. There's not a whole lot of money in it for us, because we're not doing it every single day. And that's another thing, just really quick to make this too long. I've learned a lot of businesses, what I've done in the past, especially learning from handyman. You don't make money when you're moving around too much doing different things. you need to do one thing, kind of, and I've heard this from everybody, and even guys in the field. Like, man, you can't do everything. You gotta do one thing. I'm like, well, whatever. I need to make money. Yeah, when you're hustling, that's great. But when you start turning it into a business, a legitimate business, and you want to make money, it is just like anything. It's a service. So when somebody comes into the service, they want that. Wild. Holy crap, that is so cool. There's a swamp over there. I've never seen that before. Anyway, so it's a service, and just like if you go to get donuts, okay, you go to get donuts from a donut factory kind of place, like a place that make donuts, great service for the customers, you know. But if you go get donuts at your gas station, I mean, you're just getting what's left there. It's not really the best donut. It's a donut, okay? Anybody can give a donut. But if you're looking for, you know, quality donuts, you're going to go to your local bakery to get your donuts. See, that's what I'm getting at, you know. You're going to go get your hair cut. You're going to go to a barber or a hairstylist. You know, you're not going to go down to the mall and just say, hey, you know, there's a guy over there cutting hair. See, now that's another thing. You can't. You have to be licensed and everything for that. So that's different. But we're almost like hair cutters, barbers, really, because we go back to the same customer. The same customer comes back to us. We're always maintaining. We're maintaining the yards. We're constantly maintaining what they're doing, you know. And it's, you know, well, my dad was a barber, so that's where I get. I wanted to do something in my business with that name, but there's so many people who have already taken it, and it's just like, great. But anyway, so basically we're service. We're servicing, you know. So we constantly go back, customer service, treat your customers right. And your new customers are the ones that you usually have issues with. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to be an internet lead that are the ones who are strange because they already come at you acting like as if you're a car salesman. I'm like, I'll show you, I'll tell you what's you know, and like, I know more than you. Like not to say anything bad, but a lot of like the millennials types, they just want to one-up them. They just don't want to get taken advantage of, and I don't blame them. You know, nobody wants to be taken advantage of, so they come off a little high-strung. You just gotta, you know what I mean? And then, believe me, there's times. There are times. It's happened once or twice, believe me. So, but you know, it's like, oh, you know, I love older customers. They're the easiest people to deal with. I love that. They're kind. 99.9% of all of my customers are awesome. Why do I say that? Because there's always that one. You know who you are. I hope you don't see this. Anyway, but long story short, again, short story long. Stories for old times. Anyway, I gotta get off this thing. I'm ranting. So let me know what you think about. Let me know what's going on with you guys out there. If you're making it happen, you've already making it happen. You know, want to leave a little feedback of what you do, help somebody else out. That's great. I don't care. I said I'm just doing this for the fun of it. You know, I've always liked watching others doing it, and so I'm doing it myself. And I don't know how long I'll be doing this, but kind of getting used to it. So it's kind of like something you feel like you have to do now. It's like, well, I gotta say what's on my mind. You know, hey, if you're at home with the coronavirus, pick up your phone or your computer and YouTube and subscribe to my channel, and tell your other friends at home that are quarantined to subscribe to my channel. So, have fun out there. Stay safe. Don't forget to keep your distance from somebody, and call me. Come out and cut your grass.